All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. Can we get this? Say something.
How's it going, everybody? Stay
Hey, all
fantastic.
right. I can hear
Hey,
you.
sweet.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Awesome.
All right. All
Right.
right. Thank you.
Atkins,
Thank you. Thank you.
just as
Thank you.
Atkins says,
Thank
we're
y'all
back
for
for round
coming
two.
back. Man, thank y'all for coming back. 'Cause I don't know what is up with that. It's been doing that here lately. And as long as I kept it free, as long as I only used the free version, I had hardly no problems. As soon as I start paying, on it for the extra um attributes or whatever, I start having issues. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Sometimes free is better, I guess.
Man, I swear. I swear, as soon as I started paying for the extra add-ons, uh so what's going on, man?
Going on good, going on good. Just a guy coming on in here. Been in the hobby now for about, I guess in terms of taking care of tanks on my own here, about 15 years now. I can remember having a tank from back in middle school, just a 35-gallon Tetra tank. And then now fast forward to through all the high school, college, and all that jazz. Here I am now, present day, in a house with a wife that I'm very blessed to say allows me to have a fish room of 26 plus tanks and growing.
Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. So when did you get started?
Shoot. Well, in terms of like starting a fish room of all places, I actually started getting I think we call it what, multiple tank syndrome or whatever, I guess we call it. It started when I had my first sports writing job, which was in Atlantic, Iowa, which is kind of, I guess, somewhat still western Iowa, but it's kind of the west central part. I had a second floor apartment, and I think on the day I moved out, my tank count was up to 7, I believe. My biggest tank at that point was 55 gallons, and even that scared the GVs out of my landlord and all that, because 55 gallons, even for me at that time, seemed like a big tank. But I can only imagine if we had, the 240 and all that, she might have keeled over with a heart attack or something, because she was always worried, like, what if one of your tanks spring a leak or something? And it's like, well, I guess my neighbor downstairs will be the first to know, right? But I think we left there at 7, and then now here we are down here. Now that I have more room, it grew like wildfire.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Let's slide over here to the chat right quick. Casual Aquatics, what's going on? Thank you for coming in for the second round. Melvin, my brother, what's going on? Thunder Aquatics, welcome back. Skipper, what's happening, man? What's happening? Ian, thank you for coming back. Levi's Aquatics, thank you for coming back. Dee Dee, welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Travis Myers, what's going on? Stephen P. Yeah, we all good now, man. We all good now. Let's see who else we got. Who else we got? Thunder Aquatics, what's happening? What's happening? Boss, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Hey, good you came in right now, but we had a little fiasco on that first run. This is the second one. What's going on?
Well, that's the whole reason why it's acting properly now. It's behaving because the boss is here now.
Oh, is that what it is? Hey, Stephen P. They say you messed it up and then the boss fixed it, I guess.
Enters the boss and everyone's like, behave now.
Oh, my goodness. That's cool, though. That's cool. Yeah, I'm going to figure that thing out. I'm going to figure it out, man. I don't know.
Hey, we got it going here now, so we're all good.
So how many fish tanks do you have first and foremost?
In terms of total fish tanks that I have right now, I guess, well, forgive me on answering your question with the question, but is that how many tanks I have running or how many I own in total?
How many do you have total?
Whew, see, now that's the harder answer. But let's see. In terms of tanks that I have total running and empty, no water whatsoever, 31.
Okay. How many do you have with fish in them?
With fish in them, currently 26. 26.
Okay. So right now, what kind of fish tickle your fancy?
Oh, man. Number one for me, obviously, the freshwater puffers. I only say freshwater right now because I have no saltwater down here. Want to get into that, though, someday. But freshwater puffers are definitely my soft spot down here. It's why I currently have 12 different species down here. Although I guess technically I shouldn't say they're all freshwater. 2 of them are technically brackish, I guess, with the green spotteds and the figure eights here. But overall here, I mean, yeah, they're just their personality. And obviously everyone knows it's that little fish that, if it gets scared or I guess if you tick it off, it just it expands. And yeah, just they're like little water puppies. They've grown on me. A strong number 2, though, would definitely be angelfish, though. I was even looking at my channel not too long ago. I'm like, I haven't done a whole lot of videos on angelfish. I might need to fix that, though, soon. Angelfish are another soft spot of mine, easily.
Right. Hey, you guys. Austin says he's right around 500 or so WHs. I'm gonna say it. I'm not superstitious. Watch hours short. He hit the grand. Y'all run that one of those playlists for him. Let's try to get him. Let's try to get him in the monetization. At least it sounds good to be able to say it. Not that it really does much for you, but it feels good to say it. That's right. That plateau that you reach. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the start. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. Vibes Aquatics, JJ's Aquatics, Crystal. What's going on? Crystal's Pets and Plants. Hey, y'all, welcome in.
If I remember correctly, I think JJ, I actually met one time when I was doing I can't remember if it was the day I came to the store to do like a quick little video about one of the Kansas City area stores. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I met up with JJ for a little bit there because he was actually working at one of them not too long ago. I can't remember how long ago that was specifically, but yeah, I'm starting to get like a little sticker collage on my freezer where I keep all my fish food and all that, and I got a sticker of his on there. But yeah. Yep, JJ's saying I'm right. I thought so, JJ. But yeah, I saw JJ at one of the Kansas City area fish stores, and yeah, it's another cool channel right there. I mean, we got plenty of cool channels here, though.
the fish fam coming together. Hey, y'all.
Hashtag fish fam.
I don't want to fool nobody, but I got these headphones that I can only use them on my caveman laptop, but I'm gonna put them on. So when I upgrade and I can actually start using my laptop because I'm on my phone now, I want to know what it looks like when I upgrade.
Ooh, those look nice.
I got some lights going and stuff.
I was about to ask, is that lights or has it got like a special metal that changes color with the lights and such? Oh man, yeah, those actually got lights. That's nice.
Yeah, even though they just look like they working, y'all. I'm gonna have them on the rest of the time, you know what I'm saying, so I can get used to it. have me one of those big mics like right here, you know.
Yeah, there you go. That just. Hey, though, it looks good though. It gives you a professional look though. It looks nice.
Hey, right? Check 1 2 check 1 2. Hey,
we on, guys? On the stream here, y'all. We have Fantastic on the stream. Over.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, casual. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to upgrade a little bit. I should have started with the laptop so I could use them, but hey, I'll take it. Vibes Aquatics say, are you planning on going to Aqua Shell in Orlando?
Orlando, unfortunately, not I, but my wife and I have pondered Chicago and or Dallas though. The problem with me with Orlando is it's like a combination of Chicago and Dallas. For me, living in Council Bluffs, Iowa, was where I live. Chicago is just a straight shot over, whereas Dallas for us is pretty much a straight shot down. Orlando is both of those. Orlando, we're going like, it's like a stair pattern. You're just going down, over, down, over, down, over, down, over. And I have taken a drive actually to Orlando a couple times actually. Well, one time I actually rode, another time I drove. And I think it's about a 28-hour drive from Council Bluffs. I mean, I guess you could fly too. Not that I don't dislike flights. They're just expensive than all recognition. But I mean, that I don't know if Omaha has a direct flight from there to Orlando, but not Orlando probably, at least not this year. Would love to go to Orlando because my wife has never seen the ocean, and I would love to change that for her.
Ever?
Never.
Okay.
I have seen the Atlantic. Wait a minute. No, wait, yeah, it's the Atlantic over there. The Pacific's over by like California and such. But I have seen the Atlantic twice, and yeah, the ocean is pretty, but it's pretty on the beach. I don't like being out and where I see nothing but water, though. I got to see land somewhere.
Well, I was in a plane out over it, but I've seen it twice like that. But I've seen the Gulf of Mexico often.
Mm.
And as far as me, I will be at Dallas. I missed this last one, work, COVID scenarios. I work in corrections, so we kind of have to be there. But I'll make some plans way ahead of the game to be at the one in Dallas. But I know I won't be able to go to Florida.
I mean, yeah, Florida would be awesome. I mean, I'd love to just take a whole week off and not even just Aquashella, maybe hit Universal Studios, Disney World again. Although Disney World, I don't know. It's cool, but I don't know. It's just kind of, I mean, it's cool. It's definitely something that if you have the chance to see, go see it. But I mean, I'm a person that if I go to an amusement park, I like the rides. I like the roller coasters and such. The Aerosmith coaster there, though, is really cool. But I don't know. A lot of people and the wait times, yeesh. But yeah, Orlando's cool. Sometime I'll have to get down there again.
Oh, you won a aquascape contest?
I think JJ. I think he's talking that he won. That
okay.
But yeah, saw J. I'm trying to remember. JJ, correct me if I'm incorrect, but I believe the name of the place was Picasso's Aquatics. I can't remember the town, but it was like one of the Kansas side suburbs of Kansas City and all that. And it was really cool. They had some really awesome show tanks. I think they, like behind their checkout counter, they had like this huge saltwater tank and such. And yeah, it was really, really cool. But I can't remember, like they had like clownfish and all sorts. Yep, I was right. Picasso Aquatics, Leawood, Kansas. All right, yep. I knew it was on the Kansas side. I couldn't remember the town, though. Been a hot minute since I've been down there in Kansas. Well, now that Kansas City's getting Whataburger, though, I got a reason to go back down there again, though.
Oh, Whataburger. Yeah, I'm kind of Whataburger spoiled myself.
Oh, yeah. That's the one problem about being up here in Iowa now. I mean, having lived in Texas for 4 or 5 years, I've had to go through Whataburger withdrawal here. I mean, the nearest one, my wife and I, who have both lived in Texas once upon a time, we actually Googled how far away was the nearest Whataburger, because there was just a night where we're like, man, if there was one like even just an hour and a half away, let's do it. But the nearest Whataburger on that day was like either you almost had to go to Oklahoma City, which is like 6.5 hours from us, or there was like this, I can't remember, I think it was like Rogers, Arkansas. That might have been the place, which is like 6 hours, 15 minutes. And hearing your reaction, the crazier part was we were actually considering it still. I mean, we were like, it's Friday night. We can make a weekend out of this. Do we want to go down here? Do we want to do this? I'm like, I mean, we were actually pondering this for a hot minute. Like, we could just get a hotel. Like it's like Oklahoma City, there's plenty to do there, but we didn't quite do it. We were like that close of just doing a 6.5 hour trip one direction, just primarily for Whataburger.
Man, I am maybe one. I'm 1 mile or so away from a Whataburger, mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. So I'm at least 2 miles away from 3 Whataburgers.
Oh,
DLC Aquatics, what's going on?
that hurts my soul. I mean,
So I don't have to worry about those Whataburger lines because, hey.
oh yeah, there you go.
around.
If one's long, it's like, all right, there's another one 5 miles down the road. Let's check that one. Boom, there we go.
Yeah, I think that's my wife's favorite fast food restaurant.
See me, I would love not even just the burgers. At Whataburger. I mean, have you ever had the Dr. Pepper shake? Oh, I love, like, literally. So there was a time I see Levi here talking about Branson. Branson, I love that place. But we actually one time while we were in Branson went to a cave in Kansas. It was about 2 hours away from Branson. But the whole reason why, well, actually, no, the cave itself was 45 minutes away from Branson. But we were hungry and we found out there was, remember that Whataburger I told you that was in Rogers, Arkansas? When we were at that cave, it was just an hour, 15 minutes away. Granted, it added another 45 minutes to our trip back home, but it's like, how soon are we going to be this close to a Whataburger? We drove an hour, 15 minutes after the cave and got a Whataburger. We got like two meal orders of everything because we just brought one home and heated it up the next day. I got like 2 large Dr. Pepper shapes. We were like stocking up for like a flood or something.
Lonnie, what's going on?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm a Sonic guy myself. As funny as that sounds, I'm
Sonic's
all
good
about
too.
Sonic. That's my favorite. And Sonic is probably the most fast food-ish out of all of what you can think of. Well, McDonald's is McDonald's, but
Right.
Sonic in itself is the ultimate when it comes to being fast food. And that's just my favorite. That's my favorite right there.
Oh yeah, they used to,
Especially after the gym, double meat, bacon, cheese, Sonic burger. Oh man, tater tots.
oh yeah, the loaded tater tots are what I like doing too. But I mean, like Sonic, I like the chili cheese dogs and all that. I'll sometimes even get the foot long and all that, which I know that back in high school I would get that all the dang time, and you can only imagine the foot long jokes I would get. But I mean, I don't know if they still have it, but just recently they had like this cheeseburger between 2 grilled cheeses. That was awesome.
I haven't tried that. Steve Rollins, what's going on? Warrior Planet Tanks in the house. Liquid Zoo in the house. Lonnie, aka Looney Tunes. All right. Hey, have you bred any fish?
I've had angelfish lay eggs, and actually I had my Fahaka puffer one time laid eggs. It was and it was weird because it was like literally the night where me and my wife came back from our honeymoon. We went to Colorado, like Estes Park, Colorado Springs, and all that. We came back, and I noticed there's like this yellow stuff, like where Finley was laying down, and she was kind of courtshipping them a bit. And then I looked it up and found out they were puffer eggs, and
No
I
males?
haven't successfully bred any of them, but yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, because unfortunately, when a female lays them, there wasn't a male present to fertilize them. But if she lays again, which supposedly I've read from a couple of sources that Fahakas tend to lay eggs about every 6 months, give or take. So if hopefully when she lays eggs again, I got a guy that thinks he has a male, and we're going to give it a try. But we'll see. But otherwise, angelfish have laid eggs, and I've just never had luck with it. I don't know. Maybe it's because the day job keeps me busy and all that. Thus, I can't give the necessary time to raise eggs and such. But I want to breed some angelfish someday because, angelfish are right up there with me and with puffers. They're both beautiful fish, and they're a lot easier to breed than puffers too.
Yeah, those day jobs will do it to you now.
I mean, I guess, as casual said, I mean, I guess I've bred guppies and all that, but I mean, it's like I remember on a stream one time, I cracked myself up, and I don't know how I found it so funny when I'm the one that even said it. It's like, well, here's how you breed guppies. You buy a male, you buy a female, you put them in the same tank, they breed. Simple as that.
Just add water.
I mean, yeah, buy a male, buy a female, just add water. I should have said that. That'd have been better. Buy a male and a female and just add water, and they'll get busy.
like gremlins. Just add water.
Yeah.
You don't have any of the designer pleco?
Designer plecos. Like some of the fancier ones, I presume you mean?
Yeah.
I had a gold nugget for a while, and he got decent size, but he was like living with the rainbows and all that are in the 240. He unfortunately didn't take the move very well. I think he got too stressed out and such, which I guess maybe I should have acclimated him a little bit longer. I guess maybe that's on me. But I do have like some albino bristlenose plecos in here. In with my tiger barbs, I have a king tiger pleco, and I think he's one of the coolest looking ones out there. But I used to have a royal pleco, but he started getting a little territorial with some of my angelfish, and I'm like, well, I like plecos, but I like angelfish more. Some guy offered $50 for him. I'm like, here you go.
Yeah, that'll move it. I know it would for me.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll do. Yeah, I don't have any plecos. I was the common pleco guy for the longest. Then I had the bristle nose. I had some bristle nose females, never had any males. And then they were so small, and I didn't realize you have to do the extra feeding, spot feeding. Woo!
Ooh, gesundheit.
Oh, man, that was a big one right there. Yeah, I didn't realize you had to give them some, directed for them feeding, and they just wasted away on me. I had one left out of like 5. It lived for quite a while, but I had to move, and it just disappeared in the midst of that move. I'm pretty sure, we've all had fish disappear in the tank.
Yep. I once upon a time had a yo-yo loach, and it was in with some tetras and all that. One day it's there swimming around, eating just like normal. Never saw it again. Like even when I was taking all the tanks out of that place, moving them into the trailer and such, I was even like, okay, because at that point I was like, okay, he's got to be gone at this point, obviously, because I haven't seen him in so long. Looked in the gravel and all that. I looked around the tank. I don't know what in the world happened to him. I couldn't find him. It's like he just, I don't know. Maybe he evaporated with some of the water or something. But shoot, I don't know what happened to him. He might have been part ghost fish.
Not ghost knife.
Yeah, like part ghost knife. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hey, Melvin, message Big Easy and tell him I started another stream. There's another link. Thank you very much, Thunder Aquatics. Thank you very much for that super chat.
Thunder Aquatics. I don't know if I've subbed to him. I don't know if I've heard. I gotta give that guy a quick sub here real quick.
Check him out. Hey, everybody on here, check out each other. Go get each other. We all trying to make this run together.
Absolutely. That's why we the fish fam.
Most definitely. No, not In-N-Out Burger vibes. Not In-N-Out Burger, no. Let me see. In-N-Out and
there he is.
Hardee's. In and Out and Hardee's, I think, are the same restaurant.
Hardee's ain't that In and Out though. Shoot, do we even have In and Outs here in Iowa? I don't know if we do, but I know we got a couple Hardee's here and there. They're kind of hard to find anymore. We used to have like A&W's around here too, and whew, I loved those. But I just get like buy those cool looking mugs. I like the mugs and such because like even if I like make myself a drink here sometimes or like get like growlers and such, we got a whole bunch of microbreweries like in Omaha without going too deep on that because I don't but I don't know. I've always liked mugs and such, but I would always love just getting like the frosted mugs at A&W and just putting some root beer in them with burgers and all that. I miss those. I don't see those too much anymore though.
Right? Yeah, I was a mug dude myself. I love, some root beer, some cream sodas.
The cream soda I've never gotten behind, honestly. And I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
why. My wife loves it. I mean, my grandfather, even on my father's side, just says, you like almost every other soda, but you don't like cream. It's like, I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just too sweet and all that. But people.
Too sweet?
I know. I can't put my finger on it, but.
Too sweet does not exist. It's
Although,
a figment of your imagination.
Oh, man. I mean, some people, I know like Dr. Pepper has like a mixture of Dr. Pepper and cream soda, and I've heard that's really good. So I'm like, maybe I ought to give that a try, and maybe that can ease me into it a little bit. But I don't know how much of a work into that be. But
Yeah, I believe in them. And a nice cream. So, hey, a Big Red and a cream soda. Oh, man, mixed together. Yes.
I tried Big Red. I don't hate it, but I mean, I can drink it.
See, I think Big Red was more of one of those Texas staples, like Big Red and
Oh yeah,
Big Red and
they're all over.
Whataburger.
Big Red's all over. Especially in Amarillo, man. They were Amarillo, or I guess my specific town was Canyon. I mean, yeah, they were all over. People loved that stuff. I tried a couple. It kind of the taste. I mean, call me crazy if you think so, but it kind of had a flavor that reminded me a little bit of bubblegum, kind of.
Big Red is cinnamon.
Really?
It's cinnamon.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the gum?
No, I mean the Big Red soda
Oh,
is cinnamon.
shoot.
That's why
I
it
don't know what I'm
reminds you of
talking about
gum.
anymore. When I heard Big Red cinnamon, I'm like, wait a minute, is he talking about the chewing gum?
No, the Big Red soda is actually a cinnamon-esque flavor. So that's why it reminds you of the gum and whatnot. Because it's
All right. Well then, yeah. Well, if it's cinnamon like, then yeah, my taste buds are just crazy, man. Because I would have never guessed cinnamon out of that, to be honest with you. But then again, maybe it says on the bottle, and I just need to learn to read. I don't know, but.
oh.
So,
what is your next move in regards to your fish?
Well, here in the fish room, I mean, there's all sorts of fish that are on my want to get list and all that. Like I've said on the stream a couple times here, but to some of that maybe I don't know. I got a 125 gallon tank that's just sitting down here. Probably been sitting down here for good 3-4 months at least. And
should never be empty that big.
I know they're that big. They should never be that. I've had, well, worse yet, I've had a 185 gallon bow front that I meant to turn into a saltwater tank because my wife really wants us to get a porcupine puffer. But that thing is now set empty in my basement on a stand, sump bot, plumbing all right there for about 1.5 years now. I feel horrible about it too. Like I've had all the pieces. I just need to get some custom made lids and we're golden. We're good to go. But I guess part of the problem though also is my house was completed in like 1893, like I think that's even the Victorian age. But the fuse box down here, which was added afterwards, definitely was not built to handle lots and lots of tanks because the circuits are kind of crazy. I learned about a couple weeks ago that the circuit box is kind of saying, hey, you kind of got a lot of tanks and power on this one circuit. You might want to think about chilling out for a while. But because I come home one time and I'm seeing like, whoa, like a little over half my tanks are turned off. And then I look in the fuse box like, oh. It must not have been too long, though, because the water's temperatures were all still pretty good and none of the nitrates and all that, or didn't have any ammonia spikes. So it must not have been too long, though, fortunately.
Okay. Most
Which I guess is
definitely.
part of the reason why that 125 is still kind of empty yet. But
So what did you,
someday.
someday, man. Hey, come on with it. So what is your future aspirations in regards to the hobby?
Well, I guess with the hobby kind of, sort of, my wife and I at some point want to build a new house on our property here. We live on a 2.5 acre plot here in Council Bluffs. So we some point want to make a bigger house and then with that have a bigger basement so I can have a bigger fish room, which then, maybe even from 26 tanks, maybe I can be like my former uncle up in the Twin Cities who had like 40 once upon a time. What if I reach that number or not? I guess we'll find out. But something that my wife and I have pondered for a while actually is we've thought about maybe doing a fish store at some point. The only thing of it is, I don't know if I've even ever said that on my channel before, to be fully honest. So here you go. On your channel, we got breaking news right here. But I mean, but
Hey, I like to break news. I like to be the first.
There you go. The
big boy.
Here I am. I'm the reporter. I'm on your channel, and you're the one breaking the news. But my hands are over here, somewhere over here. Right. There we go. But I mean, it's kind of been a thought in the back of my head, like even before the YouTube channel became a thing. I've always thought about like, a fish store. I could see where that'd be fun. I like just having all the fish in there, and people looking at like, oh, I didn't know there were those, or like puffers. Even like 2-3 years ago, I had no idea there were even freshwater puffer species out there until I'm just messing around on YouTube, running the Corey's channel. Like, whoa, wait, what? And then rest is history here. But the only problem with a fish store is that I like to think I know something about fish and all that. Definitely not everything, but at the same time, in terms of the business aspect, that one I know I don't know jack squat about. But I mean, I can do basic math, but in terms of like the economic side and all that, my wife, who has managed a lot of things, would probably know a lot about that compared to me. But I myself, probably know little to none on that. And that's probably the one thing that's kind of held me back on that, because it's like, well, I got to keep making money, but probably need to learn some things if I wanted to do that here first. But someday maybe. We've already looked at some place like, you see like those empty shops like for sale. I'm like, I could do a fish store there. Yeah, we could. That would be where the tanks would be. All the food and supplies would be up here. I mean, I'm thinking someday we'll probably do it. It's just a matter of I just got to get the business aspect down. But someday I hope to maybe get into that.
Okay. Miss Jess, Mains, Tail, Fur, Fins. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome in. So,
another awesome channel there. I love her morning show.
Hey, man, I got to check them out every morning myself. Are you, we can see the tank behind you, right? But are you a Planet Tank guy?
A Planet Tank guy? Yeah, for most part. I got a couple of tanks that have fake plants. Like the only tank I really think that I have, well, actually, no, I got 1, 2, 3 tanks, I believe, that have fake plants. And I would love to put real plants in with my goldfish just because, the waste producers they make and all that. It'd be complimentary to have something in there to kind of help soak up those nitrates and such. But like even the Anubias plants, which I hear are supposed to taste bitter, they just chomp right down on it like it's ice cream or something. I mean, like, I tell you what, sometimes in these other tanks, if I get too much duckweed, I'll just get like one of my bigger nets and such, just scoop up a couple of those. Like that whole 125 that they're in, like the whole surface can be covered in duckweed. By the next morning or the next afternoon, it's gone. Like they're crazy. But Java ferns, Amazon swords, I've tried everything with them, but for the most part, other than 3 tanks down here, yeah, pretty much the rest of them are all I've planted. It's like a nature's filter to me.
I need to buy one goldfish and just move him around like a hired gun or something. Talking about for the duckweed.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, man, the duckweed, or at least mine, I got like 4 comets. I got 3 or 4 fantails. My figure 8 puffer tank is in the way, so I can't count them. But yeah, I mean the fantails or the comets, they all love them. I mean, I got dojo loaches in there with them too. Heck, the dojo loaches will come up and chow down on them once in a while. I mean, yeah, it's a nice way to keep the duckweed population down if it's starting to get too invasive in some of my tanks, though.
Right. Now, tell everybody how many puffer breeds you have.
Like how many puffers I have in total of like species number?
The species.
All right. Yep. Let's
Renee.
see. I got 12 total right now. I have a spotted Congo puffer that, I was telling Hank earlier. Right as we came back from Wisconsin, I swear something goes wrong every time I leave the house. Like it's almost inevitable at this point. Well, I shouldn't say something goes wrong, but something happens every time me and my wife leave the house. Last time it was Finley laid eggs, and then this time, the heater in my spotted Congo puffer tank apparently got a crack in it, and water got into it somewhere. I don't know if like they saw a snail on it and cracked the glass on it. I guess this is why you get a titanium heater for puffers, I guess. But maybe she found a snail and bit the glass and it made a crack, but water got in it and shorted out the heater. And by the time I got home, that water temperature in that 40-gallon breeder with the spotted Congo was 96 degrees. I mean, I don't think I've ever put my hand in a tank that was so hot. She's hanging on right now, but hoping she pulls through. But I guess we'll see. But for right now, 12 total. Let's see. I could list off the other species here, but I'd have to think about some of them here for a minute. But obviously, my logo, Finley, the Fahaka puffer. Some of y'all that have seen my recent video just got a Mabu puffer down here about a month ago or 2 months ago, whatever it be. Got an arrowhead puffer, a Congo puffer, figure 8 puffers, green spotted puffers, arrowhead puffer. I might have said that twice now. But got a spotted Congo, and then red eye puffers, a pea puffer, Amazon puffers, Mekong River puffer, and one puffer that I haven't even shown on I was just thinking yesterday, I haven't shown on camera yet. I have a Pow Abai puffer. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I apologize, people. My pronunciation skills are not stellar, but when you're a writer, you don't have to pronounce it. You just have to spell it right. But I think that's all the 12 there. But I don't know. I'm not good at math.
Hey, I mean, I didn't even have the first inclination that there was so many, types of puffers. Fishy Biz Aquatics is in the house. What's going on? What's cracking?
What's cracking indeed, Fishy Biz. That's all sorts of people here. I mean, that's another. I still like with Fishy Biz being here. I got to say just real quick, I still laugh at the live stream that he had with, I think it's about a few weeks ago, maybe it's been a month ago at this point, that he had with Dee Dee on there. I tell you what, that I mean, that's another one right there that just, streams and all that. I mean, there's a lot of fish fan folk here that have awesome streams and such. But I still watch that one that he had with Dee Dee on there, and I don't think I was rolling off my couch at times laughing at that one. I mean, I've always found myself laughing at streams, but yeah, there was. I'm not going to say what was all discussed here because now, well,
spicy.
Watch it, you'll know what I mean. But I mean, it was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun though.
Fishy T, El Tropico, Griffin's Fish Room. What's going on? Big Easy, I'm glad you found us, man. Yeah, I started one, and I couldn't hear him. I couldn't hear him talk. Sound like so I had to start another stream over. I'm glad you found me. Glad you found me, brother.
I totally missed my opportunity there too. I should have practiced my robot impression. I would have had a little help there too. Do all the
six. Man.
Domo.
It was terrible. Cause I'm looking at everybody and say, "Oh no, y'all! I hear both you guys. It's good." And I'm like, I don't understand nothing he's saying.
It's like he's speaking Morse code.
Yeah, dude, it was bad. I was like, maybe I can read lips. You know, you can't read lips.
Right? I mean, you can, but it can mean a couple of different things. Like if you say I mean, sometimes you can even make it sound. It can almost look like something that it's totally not. It's just
like when those people do the voiceovers. The comedy voiceovers on those videos, and you're like, man, I know he didn't say that, but it looked exactly like
like some of the NFL or NBA players that like do the voice, like as you saying, it's like I know he didn't say that because that that guy would be getting a T for that, or like unsportsmanlike. But you look at the lips, it's like shoot, it looks just like that.
All right, Steve. You say he grilling over there.
Ooh, gotta be nice weather than where he's at. Where's Steve at?
No, it's not. He's here in Texas with me.
Okay.
It's chilly out there.
Okay, I gotta ask you, what's chilly mean though?
Well, when I was out there last, it had to be 40, 45, 46 degrees, something like that.
45 degrees, you said?
Yeah, that's chilly for us.
I mean, that's fair. That's very true. I mean, go up there in Texas.
West Carolina, Duff.
It's chilly, but right now in Council Bluffs, my phone is reading 18 degrees.
Ooh. Fishy Biz said 9 degrees there. No.
Oh, it's 9 degrees. Well, shoot, Fishy Biz got us both beat. Whew. That's just. I mean, speaking of cold, my wife and I actually just this past weekend. We went to Lambeau Field for the Green Bay, Minnesota game, and it was 10 degrees at kickoff. Actual temperature. That's not doing wind chill or nothing. Most money we ever paid to freeze our derriere off, but I mean, at the same time, it was a lot of fun, though.
No.
Was awesome.
Hey, Jess, where's the Aquafest at? I probably won't be able to go. Corrections is not favorable to people having fun. Plus, I'm getting out of food. I'm getting out of the food service part of corrections, and I'm going back into security next week after next, and my schedule is going to be all over the place. So I may not even be streaming anymore on Friday nights at 10:30. I'm gonna have to find me another spot. So yeah, my schedule is going to be totally different than what it has been.
Aquafest, is that like the deal that they're having in Knoxville in April or something? Or is that something else?
Fishy Mon, what's going on?
Fishy Mon, gotta catch 'em all. I swear every time I see his name, that's always what I think. Like the Pokemon theme comes to my mind every time. Fishimon.
Is that Fishimon as in Pokemon, or is that Fishimon as in
Hey,
Caribbean, West Indian?
Fishimon. I don't know. I guess I never asked him that either. I mean, I always looked at it where yeah, maybe like that, but I mean, shoot, I don't know.
No.
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh.
So what fish you plan on getting next?
Well, if I can get that 125 up and rolling, I would love to. It's a fish that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and I've gotten so close to buying it a few times. But I want to give Oscars a try. I've heard so many great things about them, how they're kind of like almost have like a puffer-like personality, how they recognize you at the glass, they beg for food sometimes, and when you change their water, what if it freaks you out or if you think it's cute? Personally, it sometimes just freaks me out, but they sulk when you mess with their water and such. But I keep saying that, yeah, I need to give Oscars a try at some point.
Yeah, man, I haven't had an Oscar in a few years. My first videos on here, I have a few Oscars, but I ended up selling them when they were little bitty. When I was just crazy about guppies, but I had Oscars when I was younger. I mean, I had one Oscar named Oscar, who got up to about 12 inches or so. I had clown knifefish and pacu. I was big fish guy back then.
Yeah, pacu. Those things get huge.
Now I'm little fish guy.
But I mean,
BJ Palmer.
Like there was once upon a time, like on the Oscar deal. I mean, I think it was like I think it was Black Friday 2019. There was like a black long-finned Oscar. And I mean, he was a pretty little guy. And I mean, that's probably the closest I was. I was thinking like, okay, get him a 40-gallon breeder and then later on upgrade him later. But granted, this was still when I was on my second floor apartment. So I'm like, okay, somehow I got to get the 40-gallon. I guess got to set up the 40-gallon breeder, which I had plenty of tanks. So just put a sponge filter and all the water over, but that's a different thing. But it's like I was so close that one time of buying that Oscar, but some other guy came forward and wanted to add it because he was getting a bunch of Oscars he had a 250-gallon tank. And I'm like, well, hell, all I got is a 40-gallon breeder. That kind of kicks my backside, but it's like he really wanted it, and he was like saying, he was like even offering to give me a little bit of something just so he could buy it. And I'm like, hey, man, you got a 250. I got a 40 breeder, and he's going to be with some other fish if he goes with you. You know what? He's meant to go with you. But that's about the closest I ever got, though. I was about ready to
man.
But I was just
you could have auctioned them off.
I should have, honestly. I probably should have been like, oh, you got a couple Oscars right there. What will you give me if I let you take them? But I could have got me a couple extra Black Friday deals that day.
So you really need him.
Yeah, but like, well, I mean, he's got a 250. That's way better than at that point I'm gonna be able to do in the foreseeable future. So, all right, sounds like he's got a better life with you anyway. But I should have took advantage of it a little bit. Got another Black Friday deal or do. Could have got some Amazon swords or something.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, you have any guppies in your fish room?
I did once upon a time. Guppies, for some reason, has just been a fish that, I don't know, I just haven't had, since I've moved to this new house, I've just not had very good luck with it. I don't know if it's maybe the parameters of the water that I have here in the city or whatever, but when I was at my old place here, I could have them no problem, and they just breed like rabbits. But ever since we've moved here, I'm guessing it's just something in the tap water, but it just.
Do you have hard water?
Yeah, it is harder water. Which is
Mhm.
kind of weird because I know angelfish sometimes kind of prefer softer water, and they've had no problem with it. But I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it though. It's just I've just never had luck with them since we moved to this new location. I love them because they have all those colors and all that. I'd love to just get like a 55 and just let them breed and just fill that baby with color. But just haven't had good luck with them since we moved to this house now.
Oh, okay. You got a ghost in there that don't like guppies.
Maybe. I guess this was my wife's grandparents' house actually beforehand. Her grandmother, like right as I got my bachelor's degree in Texas, obviously we decided like, okay, who's gonna go to who, and her grandparents were dealing with some health problems without going too much into it. One of them, who lives in the house that we're at now, was I can't remember what specific kind, but was battling cancer and such, and her grandfather was gone before I even came into the picture of her family. But she actually, the hallway that goes to my fish room, she made a little living room. She actually passed away in that one room, that hallway that leads down to my fish room. So I don't know, maybe we do got a ghost down here or something. She's like, nah, you can do something better than guppies in that tank. Get something else. You might be onto something there, actually. Never thought of it though.
Oh man. You said you had betters earlier. What kind of betters you have?
Got a couple of crown tails. Got a white crown tail, a black crown tail. There was a beta that honestly, I feel like I'm telling a crap ton of stories. I don't mean to talk people's ears off here, but I mean,
Hey, that's what you're here for.
Hey, fair enough. But we were at a bar and grill here in town, and ever since I got into this hobby, I've gotten a little more, I don't want to say sensitive, but aware of some tanks. So they had a beta in a vase, and which is kind of a little by itself, but it's like, you know what? It's theirs. His water looks clean. So you know what? Leave it alone. But then these are a lot of the bartenders there I've known for a while, and they said that they're they weren't too happy about it because some of the people were placing bets on how long until that fish was going to die, which I'm kind of which I'm just like, okay, no, now I got a problem. But so what happened was, a couple of the employees there didn't like that either. And they're like, well, tell you what, we know what you do. Do you want him? And I'm like, but I had an empty 10-gallon down here that was already cycled and such that I sometimes use as a hospital tank for some fish. And one of them snuck over a to-go cup. They poured some of the water out of the vase, put the beta in there, and we brought him home. So I'm not fully sure what kind he is. He looks like some sort of half moon beta, but that's the only beta. I don't know what type he is for that reason, because he was just given to us by bar employees.
That's cool, because I want to bet how much money it's gonna take till he dies.
Everybody puts money down, like, I bet he's gonna die, and it's like, okay, people, I know some people's, I don't want to go on a rant on this, but it's like, people, I know that, fish aren't like a dog or like a cat, because, you can't really pet them. You don't get that, you get a bond with your fish, but it's not the same kind of bond you might get, with like a rabbit or a dog per se. But it's like, guys, these are still creatures. They still live. They still breathe. It's like, come on, guys. You're going to bet on how long until it's going to die? Come on, man. But like I say, I don't want to go on a big rant or tangent about that, though.
But yeah, I think everybody in here can feel you.
I was just kind of like, I was good. The base by itself kind of had, like I say, it was kind of like, you should really give it a bigger tank. But you know what? His water looks clean, so all right, I'll leave it alone. Oh, it's not my business. But then, they said that like, okay, nope. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go fish keeper on y'all. But it's like, okay, people, you're talking about a living animal here. I know some of y'all think it's just a fish. It's like, it's still an animal. You're just gonna let it die? Come on. I don't know. Why is that? I don't want to go on a tangent, Well, I feel like I'm already about on the brink of it. I better stop.
Nah, you good. BJ Palmer. Oh, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, y'all, you see my background right here around our pictures there? Those are Wild Better and Tudor. I
Ooh.
published a video on last week. I got a good friend in Indonesia by the name of Anissa. He has Albi marginata. He has Antuta. I think he has Chinoides, and I think he has I want to say macrostoma are available also, but he wild sources these wild betters himself. So if you are interested, or anybody you know is interested in wild type betters, holler at me. He takes care of them very well, very healthy. He quarantines them. He runs, his own version of I'm not gonna say the trio of meds through them, but he does his own version of medicating them since they're all wild sourced. But just check out the video, his information, his WhatsApp, and all that is on the video. Or holler at me through Messenger or whatever, and I can get you in touch with him.
I might actually have to look at that. Like my wife especially likes betas and all that. She's I like the betas too, but I don't think she's ever gonna let me not have betas in my fish room. It's like one of the unwritten rules. It's like, I'll let you have a fish room, but you gotta take care of my goldfish and you gotta take care of my betas. But then you can get all the puffers you want, all the angelfish you want. But she likes angelfish too. But yeah, she's like, nope, you got to at least have a couple betas. But they're pretty fish. That once I learned that you could actually put fish with them, it's like, okay, you know what? I can get behind this. But
very, very pretty fish. Just say she's breeding some as we speak.
Betas?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Isn't Jess also, doesn't she have a dog that's also getting, I know they had puppies not too long ago, if I remember correctly, or maybe it's somebody else that I'm thinking of. But wasn't she also saying that one of her dogs is expecting puppies again?
The Corgis, they just had puppies, I think, last week. Well, she's right here. You have some more puppies coming, Jess?
I might be totally crazy and way off on that too. Ooh, I see you're talking about platinum blue angels. Yeah, I got some platinum blue diamond angels, and those are probably, of all the angels out there, I love marbles too, but platinum blue angels, whoo, they're pretty.
Hey, Vibes, just holler at me. I don't know if you're on Facebook or anything, but I'm Big Tank Hank on Instagram, Big Tank Hank on YouTube, Big Tank Hank on Facebook, as well as my government name, Garrick Alexander. So just message me or check out the video, and you can contact them and see if they have what you're looking for. But either way, I'm available. Holler at me.
Oh, I see Jess there now. Yep, she says they have 3 corgi puppies. They're 3 weeks old. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Well, I am, but not crazy about that. But
all right, it looks like it's about time for us to get up out of here.
Whew.
I got some Raising Canes to go eat. What you know about Raising Canes?
Oh yeah, we got Raising Canes here. I love Raising. Okay. I love their sauce, man. Well, that and Texas toast. I'll always order a second piece of Texas toast and all that. And my wife says I'm a little weird, but sometimes I'll even try the toast in their little cane sauce a little bit. I don't put a whole lot on it, but I even like. The toast is awesome by itself, but even with the
I
cane
dip
sauce.
everything in the cane sauce.
Oh yeah, the cane sauce is just the cane sauce makes that chicken even way better. But yeah, I'm always down for some canes. Best chicken place you can get.
Yeah, Renee. Yeah. It's time to get up out of here. Time to get up out of here.
Ooh, speaking of Lambeau Field, one thing I should actually show here real quick, because obviously the Packers Pro Shop, you can't leave Lambeau without that, without
What's
visiting.
that, Brett Favre?
Say what?
I said, is that a Brett Favre you got on?
Oh, no. I mean, I do have Brett Favre, but
Okay.
decided to get a custom one. I've been thinking about it for a while, and then wife's like, you should get a custom one because, like, I watch a bunch of, like, if I'm not watching the Fish Fam here, I got a couple of YouTubers that are, like, huge in the, like, the NFL or, like, even the Packers. And, like, even in the middle of the off season, they're always finding something. So I'm like, this is cool. And then one of the guys, has a custom jersey. And then when she watched it one time with me, she's like, you should do something like that. Get, like, a custom jersey with your channel name on it. I'm like, I might have to do that, actually. And, yeah, decided to put Fintastic on the back of a Packer jersey.
I thought about it at one point. I got a Ray Lewis jersey in there, 2013
Ooh.
Super Bowl.
Ray
2013
Lewis.
Super Bowl blacked out version. And it never worn, still in there in the plastic. I have a cap, the commemorative cap also for that Super Bowl. I wear it all the time. But that jersey, I never wear it. I was thinking about getting one of those with my name on it.
Hey, there you go. What team?
Thank you, Ian. Thank you.
What team would you put it on? A Ravens jersey then, or?
Oh, it would be Ravens. I like the Texans, but I'm a Ravens fan.
All right. I mean, not gonna lie. When we fired Mike McCarthy, one of the coaches I was really, really hoping to get was Harbaugh. And I know that I had a couple of friends who were Raven fans that were just like
he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they're just like, one, he's not going anywhere. Two, y'all are just trying to start a fight now. But it's like, hey, the man gets to the playoffs. He's been the coach for both of the Ravens Super Bowls, I think, or was that somebody else?
No.
I know he's got the one
2000,
over Kaepernick, but
yeah, that was in 2013, and they won in 2000, and that was how am I gonna forget his name?
I'd say, well, then you got me. I have no idea who that coach would be then. But
Bo Tanks, I didn't know you was in here, man. What's happening? Young Bo Tanks out there rolling them 18-wheelers. Well, yeah, dog, we're supposed to be getting out of here, y'all. We're supposed to be getting out of here so I can go eat and go see the grandbaby. Because she's going to probably be crying all night and have us up anyway.
Right. Got to figure
y'all
out
be good.
Too.
Thank y'all for your
canes, though.
Hey, that Raising Canes. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank y'all for sitting in with us, in this wonderful conversation. Anytime I can talk about fish, food, people, I'm good. I'm
Same
good,
here.
But I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Hey, Austin, thank you, man, for coming through.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. And putting up with me in my well, I guess I can't take all the blame. I guess I put it on this platform that we running through, but yeah, that was a little frustrating at the beginning right there to me.
I mean, I just did a stream not too long. I mean, the Fish Fam Christmas stream. I won't go too deep on that with myself, but yeah, I did that through StreamYard, and yeah, I totally get it. StreamYard sometimes it can mess with some things. I mean, part of that was just user error on my part, but I mean, yeah, I used StreamYard not too long ago, and yeah, it was kind of a train wreck. It can be a little tricky, but
7 Mile, we're lurking. Hey, but thank you for coming through, though. All right, y'all, be good. Love somebody. Take care of those fish. And we're out.